Gotta get all your giggles out right now because I don't know how to edit, and we're just gonna wing it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Aubrey and Nevielle's blended family show. What should we call it? We don't even have a name yet, huh?
No.
Let's just start with our introduction first and see where it goes from here, right? So this is my beautiful Aubrey Winter. Look how cute she is in her dress. She is probably the sweetest girl I've ever met in my whole entire life. She is 10 years old, the big 1-0. She's about to be 11, super excited for that. I met her when she was 7?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I met her when she was 6 years old. Let's see, what else can I say about her? When I met her, she was a brat. She was a little diva, but I was a diva when I was a kid too, so can't blame her, you know? But I love that about her. I say she has the biggest heart in the whole entire world because whenever we get into arguments, and yes, we get into arguments because we live together, she's always the first to come up and apologize to me and understand where I'm coming from, which she teaches me so much because I can't even do that, and I'm 30 years old. Like, I gotta learn a lot from this little girl. She's my stepdaughter because I am dating her dad. What else? What else can I say about you? Ultimately, she's my best friend, I would say. She's my best friend only because I see her every single day. She says goodnight to me every single night. She asks me how my day is, and I think that that's probably the best friend that anyone can ask for at this point. It's kind of weird having a 10-year-old best friend, but I love it. Absolutely love it. So this is Aubrey Winter, and she will be my host for the rest of the show. Okay.
Hi, this is Nevielle, my stepmom, and she is very kind to me. And when I get in trouble, she will always try to not she tries to stay calm and not she tries not to yell at us, and that's what I like about her, because I don't like when I get yelled at when I'm in trouble, so I like it about her because of that. She's 30, and she has been dating my dad for like 4 years, almost 4 years, and her birthday is August 19th.
Ooh, good job. She is good.
And she is just really kind and loving, and when I ask her questions or I ask her something and she's not able to do it, she doesn't yell and say not right now. She'll say it nicely and stuff, and that's what I like about her because it helps me not get upset when she tells me. And so that's about it, but yeah, that's my stepmom.
Thanks, that was sweet.
Yeah.
And I will admit, sometimes I do get upset when you ask me for homework, not because of you, not because you have, not anything because of you, but mostly because I'm embarrassed that I don't know your math homework sometimes because it's kind of hard for me. Like when you come up with Gigi, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, Gigi, ST Math with that little penguin is kind of hard. Sometimes I have to look it up myself, and I get kind of embarrassed that I don't know. But you got some hard stuff sometimes as a fourth grader, right?
Yeah, but we do learn things a little bit different than what kids used to learn it.
Oh yeah, core math, right? We could talk about that too. What is it called? Core
math.
Core math. Yeah, it makes adults super stressed out because we learn something simple, but you guys are taught like 1,000 different steps for one problem, right?
Yeah.
And then it's frustrating.
And we do it the hard way first, and then we do it the easy way, like the shortcut way, so it's really hard sometimes.
Ugh, that's so frustrating to me. Okay, so a little bit about our show, and the reason why we wanted to start this. I kind of got the idea from Aubrey. Aubrey goes, I want to be a YouTuber. Like, I want my own YouTube channel. And I'm like, oh, that's a cool goal. Like, I like that, right? Me, as an adult, I had thought, I want to make a podcast, right? I want to be a motivational speaker. So what happens to our goals and dreams? Like, kind of just gets pushed aside, right?
Yeah.
It's hard when you don't have somebody to hold you accountable. So I told Aubrey, hey, why don't we link up? You make a YouTube video. You can have your little channels, or not channels, but your topics to talk about. Then I can have my topics to talk about. And I can get your opinion as a stepdaughter or as a 10, 11-year-old on what's right and wrong. And I can give you guys my opinions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be cool. So a little bit of, this is just our introduction, so stuff that we want to talk about, or I want to talk about. I want to bring up drugs and alcohol because that's something that I'm suffering with right now. And you know that about me already, right, Aubrey? So I'm going to AA meetings, and she's been to Celebrate Recovery with me on Fridays. So she knows all about it. I'm telling you, she's my best friend. She knows everything about me right now. I also want to talk about blended families, because blended families is kind of hard, right? It's easy when you already know who your mom is and who your dad is, and you're just going to go home and they're there. But it's not, I mean, I'm pretty sure the first time you met me, you're like, who's this girl? How come she's telling me what to do all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, because, I mean, the first day I actually met her in person, I was so happy, and I ran up to her and hugged her. And I believe the first day we met, we went to IHOP and then Disney.
We did.
Think.
We made Build-A-Bears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really fun to just like get a hang of, like get a feel of what she's like and stuff. I mean, the very first time I got in trouble by her, it was probably really hard for her because it was the first time. But, I mean, she's been with me for almost 4 years, so now I'm used to it. And I get upset when she gets, like, when she has to get mad at us, but a while ago I learned that she does it just to help us.
I love that. See, and that's what I love about you so much, because I don't think there's another 10-year-old girl out there who thinks like you, like who's not as open. And that's really, really cool about you, Aubrey. Don't ever change that about you. That's awesome. So we're going to talk about blended families, a little bit like what Aubrey just said. I also want to talk about what moms, like my role, what we should and we should not do. So in the beginning, Aubrey, when I used to like get upset with you, I realized that I'm not perfect, right? So sometimes I should understand that it was a mistake, you know, like, what's a good example? Maybe when you guys forgot your gizmos or something, right? Or your phones or something, and I flipped out. I shouldn't have went from like 0 to 100. I should have just been like, hey, this is the reason why I need you guys to bring your watches to school or something, right? And been a little bit more cool. So I want to talk about, or I want you actually to talk about what you believe what moms should and should not do. Also, what dads should and should not do, and what dads should show you as a little girl. I also want to talk about nutrition because I'm really into fitness. I do my NPC bikini competitions and stuff. I want to get your like advice or opinion on that. And I also want to talk about military because since I'm in the military as well, and PTSD. I told you a lot of what PTSD is, right? PTSD kind of stems from, or kind of gives off anger management too. So I need to take some anger management classes as well. So I want to touch and bring awareness to that. What are the stuff that you want to talk about here?
I'm wanting to talk about back talking because there's parents and they have their they all have their own different type of back talking. Because there's one time I back talked to Nevielle and I didn't think it was back talking because I didn't know what her back talking like was. So that's one thing I want to talk about. And then I want to talk about challenges, like challenges that are like hard for me, and like how I learned from it and stuff with a stepmom. And then I also wanted to talk about actually that's it.
I'm sure you have more ideas. You're gonna have
just
more
can't
ideas.
think right
Yeah.
now.
And another, I think some fun things for maybe our viewers to see are challenges like for us to do. So I think I saw online that there's like a mom and daughter dance, right? Have you seen those videos on YouTube?
No, I've only
Like
saw one where the mommy-daughter day.
Oh,
Daddy-daughter night.
Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. What else? But there's like a TikTok out there for like mom-daughter challenges and stuff. And then I thought it'd be fun and funny for everybody else to watch and funny kind of for me to watch if we do like a nutrition awareness where so the first time I met her too, she says she loved green apples, okay? You remember the story I'm going for right here? Okay, so a green apple is a green apple, okay? She says she loves green apples, so I had a little piece. I promise it was maybe smaller than that, okay? And I go, here, if you like a green apple, you can have this little piece of green apple. And she put it in her mouth, and immediately it was but it was like it was a real gag. It wasn't like a fake, like, because we fake gag all the time, I don't like it when we fake gag because it's like, that's mean, but you go, okay, whatever, right? But no, hers was like, it was a real, she did not like a green apple for some reason. But this is when you were 6, right?
Yeah.
So now she develops a taste for it.
When I was younger, I didn't really like any like fruit. Now I like more than I used to, but like when I was younger, every single fruit and like vegetable, I probably got.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like it.
So I think it'd be really fun for us to do like a video, because do you know what a kiwi tastes like?
No.
Or a mango?
Mango, no.
Those are my favorites.
I like, one of my favorites, and it's the only fruit that I like really, is apples, and carrots are okay, but they're not the best.
Yeah, but I think it'd be fun for us to like just try new fruits and veggies and stuff, like blindfold. Ooh, that's what we should do. I'll blindfold you and then kind of tell me what you think it would be. Like, oh, this tastes like a papaya, right?
Yeah.
Or like this tastes like a cauliflower, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna keep this video a little bit shorter than the rest since it's our intro. I have about 15 minutes. I did kind of want to put this in our video too. I have a shirt that everyone loves. Do you like my shirt?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it means?
To raise your children kind. 'Cause
Yes.
it says that.
Yeah, raise them kind. When I saw this shirt, I immediately thought of you guys. I wore it to Great Wolf Lodge, and I had so many compliments. I love this shirt so much, and it's a good reminder. Obviously, parents or whoever's in a role model position for kids to look up to, the only way you can teach them to be kind is to demonstrate kind things, right? They're gonna mimic, and you guys are gonna follow whatever I do. So, of course, if I'm yelling or if I'm being grumpy or mean all the time, then that's how you're gonna act because you look up to me and you see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm actually an ambassador for this, and I have a code. I'll put it like on the link on the bottom. How do these YouTubers do it? Is it down here? Or
Yeah.
where's the subscribe
And then
button?
the subscribe button is down here, and then the thumbs up is down here. Everything's down here.
Everything's down here? I thought there was a subscribe. Whatever. Anyways, we'll find it somewhere. But I'll put the link if you want the shirt. We get 1%, obviously, but that will definitely, it's not necessarily going to go to us. Like, I really want whatever money we raise or bring awareness to go to a nonprofit. So drugs and alcohol, like rehabs and stuff, really need more money, more funds to get help. Remember when we did the Jared Golf fires?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about trying to donate money to other places and disperse it. So that's that. I'll put that in the link. What else do you want to talk about? Ooh, what about social media? Like, what about having an Instagram or a TikTok at a young age, like at your age? Maybe we'll do that right now. Do you think it's appropriate to get a social media or thing, like an account for you right now, at your age right now?
It's not, cause like bad words and stuff. But if like a parent is is checking it for you, to make sure nobody like bad or crazy is like doing something, it would be fine. Just
Okay.
You need to make sure your parents should be watching you if
Yeah.
you're at the age, maybe around like 15, it would be the age to just do it.
Okay,
Or
that's
13
good.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I think you're mature enough to have it as long as I am watching like who comments you or who's your friend and make sure it's not public and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's a good one. What else do you think?
For TikTok, is it the app?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that it's not really appropriate for like some of the videos they have bad words, but the first time I hear the bad word, I do scroll right away. I don't
Okay.
just sit there and listen. I just scroll and then I know what it sounds like. So if I hear that type of song again, I just flip again. But there's one lady there, and I love to listen to hers because she like does like Bible verses.
Aww.
So I love her. Then I like to go into her. Some of hers are inappropriate, but I saw like 2 of hers that were inappropriate. But like I did like scroll right away. But I've seen her not say a Bible verse in some of her videos. But,
Aw, that's cool.
yeah.
How do you feel about us making videos every week?
It's nice only because then you could, it's fun to do them, and then also for like things that we're talking about, it'll help us, and then we will have more like, we'll feel more comfortable and stuff.
Like me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And we'll, because some things we don't get along with, and we just have to understand why.
Yeah, you're right. And it's hard when we're fighting with each other, when we're in an argument, it's hard to explain to you, hey, this is why I got mad, you know? Or sometimes I even have a bad day. I'm allowed to have a bad day, right? Sometimes I have a bad day at school or at my outpatient therapy rehab. Like today, someone said something kind of mean to me, and I had a bad day. And to be honest, I didn't even want to make the video today because I had a bad day. But you hold me accountable to making these videos. And it's perfect to do it every Thursday, right? Because you get out early.
And then, like, there's some days where I say things mean to my friends and stuff. And then the next day, I always want to say sorry because I feel bad for what I said.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to just leave it and not do anything about it, because it would make me feel bad if someone just said that and never came back and said that they were sorry.
That's true. Very true. So we have about 10 more minutes. I guess I kind of want to end with what you always do for me. So I will say, Aubrey, how was your day today?
My day was good. I had a lot of fun. Today, actually, I went on a field trip.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went to a concert, and there was people in the back, and they were singing, and then there were people in the front, and there was drums there. There was flutes. There was, do you know that really big instrument?
Is it like an accordion?
I don't know the name.
Does it go like this?
No, not those ones. No.
Oh, the harp?
Yeah.
Is there strings on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We saw the drums. We saw the flute. We saw a lot. It's those like concerts where there's a conductor.
Oh, yeah, so like an orchestra kind of thing, right?
Yes, an orchestra.
I love those.
And we went downtown.
Downtown Long Beach?
Or I don't know. We went downtown. It was like, it's painted with like sea creatures. It's next to the beach.
Okay, yeah.
That place, we went there, and it was really nice.
Fun.
Yeah, and I was really appreciative because that was far, and it was really nice there. The thing that I didn't like was that when it was done, we had to wait for like 30 minutes to get on the bus, and then we had, and then when we got back, my stomach was hurting. I was really hungry. Because we haven't ate for about 5 hours, because I ate around 7. And then we got back at like 12:30.
Oh, wow. So you had no snack?
Yeah, no snack.
That sucks. I would get grumpy.
Yeah.
I have to eat every 2 hours.
Yeah. But my day was really good, actually.
Good.
I didn't get mad or anything. We had fun today.
That's good.
How was your day?
Thank you for asking. I woke up. I was late. I heard you guys leave the door. I was really tired because your dad sucks at sleeping. I don't know if you know that. He really, he'll get up and it, frustrates me.
I woke up a little bit early this morning at like 6:30, and I used the bathroom, and I saw the light, and I was like, who is that? And it was Dad, and he got up to get food.
I know. Weird, right? So I slept like poop. And made my coffee really quick. I went to my outpatient program. One of the guys at my outpatient program, he kind of said something mean about 30-year-old girls.
Why? What did
I don't know. It was just mean. I think he was a bully. He's a bully. There's bullies everywhere. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got really defensive, so I kind of maybe cussed him out, and I shouldn't have. So the whole group kind of got all crazy because everyone wanted to fight. It was intense. So the doctor who was conducting the group was like, "Hey, everybody, calm down," and yeah. But after I realized that I needed to apologize to him, and so I told him, I said that I'm sorry and I shouldn't have got offended. Usually, you know how I tell you guys all the time, like hurting people hurt people. So it's like there was definitely, he was hurt, right? Like he had something against girls, basically my age, like, and it was like a blanket statement. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It's kind of like, okay, this is the only way that I can get you to understand. It's kind of like someone coming up to you and saying, hey, girls who have never met the real mom suck, or they're crazy. That's basically what he said to me. Well, not in that way. He said it where it's geared more towards me. Yeah, I was trying to gear it more towards you. But doesn't that suck? Like, that's something that you can't change about yourself, right? It's like, you can't help it.
I didn't. Hey, like, I've never met my mom, so then I was probably, like, safer, or, like, you know, just, I don't have, like, I just, yeah, basically, to be more safe.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So, and see, this is what makes you cool, Aubrey, is that you kind of think in your head, well, I have a reason. Like, you wouldn't get mad at me for saying that you suck, right? Because you never met your mom or something. Like, you just kind of thought in your own head, like, well, I have my reasons, whatever, right? And I should have been like you, too. I should have just been like, who cares that I am 30 and I'm kind of crazy? Like, this guy's... I shouldn't have yelled at him, basically. So I went up to him and I said that I was sorry for yelling at him.
Yeah, and it's just hard because, you know, when somebody does that, you don't think about that automatically, like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just go and say it. You don't have time to think about that.
Yeah.
So it happens sometimes. There's one thing I want to tell you guys that's really funny.
Okay,
I sleepwalk.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about that, too. What is that? Sleepwalk? That'll be one of your topics.
But we'll talk about that in a different video, but we'll talk a lot more than that. But
way more.
They're really funny.
They're actually kind of scary, and I will try to record it and then post it on here so you guys can see it and see how scary it is. She actually talks in her sleep, too, like while she's sleepwalking. But that is for a different story. All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
That's good. So next episode is going to be next week. Let's aim for Thursdays.
Yeah, we're going to try to do it every Thursday. If not, it's because we don't have time, or we're sick, or something like that.
Or we're sick, or I don't want to use the excuse of I didn't feel like it. I don't want to be lazy. I kind of want to hold me accountable. That way it gets me to talk to you, and it gets me to ask you how your day is. And
just at least for 30 minutes.
At least, right? Yeah, at least. It's kind of like going to the gym. You don't want to go.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Like, I think we need this, right? Cool. Thank you guys for watching. What else?
Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back with another episode next Thursday, hopefully. And if we don't next Thursday, it's for a reason, and it's for a good reason.
A good reason, not a bad one. Not an excuse.
Not like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm going to go to my friend's house.
Yeah. I'm tired. Yeah. Well, cheers, Aubrey. I'm so proud of us. Yeah. Awesome. We didn't even giggle, laugh, or want to stop. Great. I love it.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for watching.